Man, gotta love seeing those development streams, eh? Anyway, welcome to another stream as we are closing in on day 5 ending. And this time I'm doing something a bit different. There is this thing that is, a collection of old games from back in the day of the internet, back when Flash wasn't dead and such. It's called Flashpoint. And essentially, its latest version is Flashpoint 13 Infinity. And its entire purpose is to not only collect every Flash game that still exists, and essentially have it all be in a collective area, but many other unknown or even forgotten sort of elements, like UniWebGL maybe, or maybe Shockwave. And speaking of Shockwave, that is what I'm going to be showcasing to you. However, I'm not going to be giving you the more common ones you might be expecting, like Cartoon, Summer Resort, or any of the Cartoon Network games, Nickelodeon games, uh, Candy Shack, all that sort of stuff. Like, none of those. We may end up getting a mini clip, but the main thing about this is that I'm going to be showing you some obscure, forgotten, and weird shit. And I simply call it a very simple name. Let me go ahead and show you this name, because I made sure I gave it a fitting name, and it's not that. That will come later. Where is it? There we are. Alright, so this is called the Obscure Collection, and it is about 25 different games that I have found that have all been very interesting. One of them's Adult Swim, one of them's Miniclip, one of them's History Channel, one of them is just Shockwave.com apparently. Two of them are actually. One of them is Disney, another is Weird Al, and one of them is Y8. And there's a whole bunch of just weird, obscure other stuff that shows up that you would have no idea about. And really, even with the names that you do see, you probably don't even know what the fuck these are. Like, you can maybe understand Mystery of the Lost Tomb with History Channel. Maybe it's a freaking, documentary thing or something. But no, no, it's something very different. Because back then, Shockwave was a very different time. A very unique time. A very, well, experimental time. And there were sure a lot of fucking experiments. One of them being by a developer called Red Ovado, in which he tried to make two games. In this case, he was trying to make a game, made, I guess, a demo, and then made a full game. We're going to be checking out the quote unquote demo. And I put some notes here for each of these, as, my personal opinions on each of them. For this one, you'll find this game show up again in the playlist. This is a more shorter alternative version of it with an actual end goal flag. As soon as you collect 10 eggs, the game closes. Basic enough. Now, every single one of these games acts different, which is why it's going to be very hard for me to screen capture all of them immediately, which is why I will do it live on stream, and hopefully the little audio thing I have here will actually capture it. Alright, so now let's go ahead and can it count as a game capture? No, it does not. Okay. So that could be a little bit of a problem. We'll have to see how this goes. Window capture. I'll have to see if I can do it from this. There you go. I'm going to keep the thing in the background. It's going to be a very messy little thing. But this It's Boy T. Rabbit's Egg Scramble. Are you bunny enough? Guide Boris T. Rabbit through the castle of ultimate egginess, and see if you can find all the eggs before burning your unlucky paws. Left and right arrows to steer, up and down arrows to move, and the jump button is space. And it's not capturing the audio. It is loud. Oh god, it is fucking loud. Let's see. I do want to capture the audio. Properties. Alright. Let's pop it back up, see if it pops back up. There we go. May have to back out, back in. Here we go. Okay, now it should capture it. It's gonna get loud. Get ready. Anyway, this is the game. It's a really weird game. All of these spikes will instantly kill me, so I gotta avoid that crap. But we're in like a sort of castle area, and it's entirely in red. It's very dark looking. And the physics, they're not great. All these eggs have different sort of looks to them. But the main thing about this game isn't so much the, the look of everything, even though you can see here, it gets really red. The main thing about this set, you can actually beat this. Because as soon as I get these 2 eggs, I now have 10 eggs. So, but now I've got 11 leg. Okay, never mind. This actually keeps going. It doesn't actually just crash. Interesting. Alright. Well, let's keep going then. I've never actually gotten this far. Usually this one would actually end after I got 10 eggs. And yeah, here I'm at fucking 20. There is a lot of eggs in this room. Let's see how far we can go. I already kind of know how many eggs there actually are in this game. It's just wild to me that the game is... Did I jump scare you? So yeah, the weird event is that somehow I went through an item, like a floor or something, and that's the game's little check. It'll reset you in the middle. The problem is that sometimes, for some fucking reason, the developer decided, I'll have some rooms where there's spikes in the middle, so that when that happens, you'll just die. You can't regain lives, by the way. You can only lose them. And every time it bugs out, it's called a weird event. As a note, this game does not play well. The rabbit drives like a fucking tank. It is not fun to be the rabbit. God, these fucking sounds. Yes, there is more than 50 eggs. There's about 63, I think. Also, you can't really get upward, but there is a trick. Well, there you go. And that's really the game. This is supposed to have an end goal in which you essentially get 10 and the game just closes itself. I don't know why it didn't. That's the first time I actually was able to get way more than 10. So, that's interesting. But that was the first one. And since you've now gotten a taste of what that's like, here's the other version in which it looks very different, but it's the same game. It's strange and awkward, but it's an interesting to experience sort of thing. There is no end goal. I've gotten every single egg, and it just keeps going. But you can explore every single area of the map and grab every egg. There is a note here, by the way. Since the website based on this does shut down, if you press escape, it opens a scam website. It is not a part of the experience. Close that shit immediately. Alright, so now things get very interesting. As you can see, this is more of a full screen game. There you go. So sort of the same deal. Are you bunny enough? Guide Boris the Rabbit through the castle of ultimate egginess and see if you can find all the eggs before burning your lucky feet. Now, the turn is a lot more sharp. The fire looks a lot more better. The rain is kind of physical in the middle. It's a bit weird. The fire looks more like fire instead of spikes. The one downside is the fact that, well, basically you can't see below you. So it does become harder to really, like, yeah, see the rain. For some reason, the rain is physical in the middle. So I'm gonna have to go around that. But yeah, it's a lot harder to see in front of you and such. It's otherwise the exact same game, but I guess the guy updated and fixed some things. The model looks a lot more detailed. You can't really see him too much, but he's definitely a lot more than he was before. I got a lot more texture going on. Nah. There's a way to sort of get up here. No. And as you can see, it doesn't really, like, jump cut you like before. It just sort of gives you the graphic and then fucks off. So, it's not gonna scare you as much. I'll say that much. It is kind of demented, though, how it looks, though. The problem is, I don't know really the story behind almost any of these. Like, there are a few that I kind of know what's going on with them. But with this one, no. I don't know what is up with the Boris T. Rabbit thing. I don't know why it looks like this. Why there's two versions of it. Why it looks... Oh. Yeah. But yeah, it's cemented. And you can see here, you can actually see that these eggs are like artwork and such. Like a rain girl. There's a swan. Here's the main thing I want to bring up with this one. We are not going to beat these games. Hell, for games like this, you literally can't beat it. You can pretend you beat it. You got all the eggs. Congratulations. There's no end goal, though. It doesn't do anything for you. But, you know. If you want to feel like you've accomplished something, you can try grabbing all the eggs. I think it's like 60... Oh, I've got how many? Like over 60 eggs. Again, it plays like dog shit. It's very weird and buggy and not really fun. There we go. It's very hard to get in the door sometimes. And yeah, you can really get pushed around. So be careful. Also, the placement of the fire sometimes is golden. Jesus Christ. No. Oh my god. Oh. No! And once you get through here, brings you here. Yeah, as you can see, if you fall between the cracks of the fucking platforms, it counts as weirdness. So, you know, be careful about that. Oh no, hold back, hold back, hold back. Okay, I avoided death. If you are not ready for that bullshit, then you're gonna die. Oh, now we're in hell. I bet you someone could really easily make a creepypasta out of this fucking thing. With shit like this, I can 100% see somebody trying to make an analog horror out of this. We're back in the grain. So yeah, I mean, you can kind of tell this is a better looking version. Better playing? No, they're both the exact same. But better looking? Yes. You found the singular orb room. Now we have to get our ass back up here. Which ain't happening. Now, unlike the previous version, you do get one more chance. You got 4 lives instead of 3. So, you do have the chance to, you know, go through, find some more eggs. You know, it's not fully over after you've lost your 3rd life. But there really isn't that much more to it, is there? I mean, you've kind of gotten the whole experience now. To be fair, this is a fucking weird game. I don't know why it exists, especially like this. This is incredibly haunting. I mean, this is it. This legitimately is the entire game. I think I've now shown every fucking room that exists in both, because the map is unchanged. If you go through the map of the previous version, it is the exact same map as what you're seeing right now. There's no difference. There's nothing unique. It legitimately is the exact same game, but just visually upgraded. And what's worse, I don't know who the fuck the developer is, what else they did, what the story behind this is. This is gonna be one of the mysteries with the obscure Shockwave collection. It's that I'm gonna be showing you so much shit, and I will not have an explanation for you. Oh, be careful, this fire tricks you. Well, I'm back up here at least. By the way, if you think this game is a bit too weird, this is legitimately tame. Like, if you want to see how much more wild it can get, just wait. Also, because there's no map, I can very easily get lost. I have no idea if I've come to these areas or not. I think I have. I'll only play this for a few more minutes, either until I die or like until I guess I can just quit, really. I'm not gonna bother going for that. There's absolutely no point in me doing that. Just in case, I'm gonna hold back. Because I never, ever trust when the weirdness happens. By the way, there are doors around here. You might think, well, what did you go to those doors? Maybe they have eggs in them. I have tried going into the doors that you see there. It doesn't seem to be possible at all. After a while of hearing that fucking sound, it becomes less startling and scary and more just annoying. And yeah, see, no point. we go. I think we nearly have all the eggs at this point. I think this room, this hallway here, is where the remaining are. Yeah. There you go. That is every single egg that I can actually find in this game. No joke. It is 70 fucking eggs. So that's it. That's the game. Like, we can keep exploring if you want. Wait, what? I've never seen any of them respawn before like that. Hang on. No, they're not respawning. What? Okay. Okay, if this is how the game actually works, then never mind. I have just learned a lot more about this game than I was expecting to. Which just makes this more cursed than I thought it was. Oh my god, all the eggs are actually respawned now. Well, fuck it, let's try and get 100. Let's end on 100. I have never seen this before. Fuck yeah. 101. I am ready to die. There you go. So, that's the game. It's weird. It's really weird. And even though I have gone through this and got as many eggs as I can, that being 70, again, I don't know what the fuck. Like, when I played it before, I got 10 eggs and then the game closed on the first one. And on this one, I got 70 eggs and nothing happened. Now I'm finding out that the game does continue with the first one. And with this one, the eggs respawn after it's 70. I don't know. I don't know. And you know what? I don't care. We're exiting. Which, by the way, would bring up the scam website, which I am anticipating. It has not done it. We might be okay. Okay. Cool. No spam fucking website. Cool. So yeah, that was Red Ovado's games. And I do mean that was Red Ovado's games. As far as I can find, like, he has a bit more, I guess you can say. But yeah, it's all kind of weird. Like the wipe magic program. Some people are greatly against it. Trigo City, Redword, Xenospawn, and World Cup 2002. So yeah, a lot of weird stuff, including Funny Games 12. I'm not gonna show you Funny Games 12, but I will let you know you can find more of his shit here. Because the great part about Flashpoint is that you can find a lot of stuff on Flashpoint, including Sheep Toss by Glenn Burnett and Raya Media. And this is more of like an actual game. It has physics, uniqueness to it, may catch you off guard. It's fully functional and playable. It's a little interesting sheep launching game. We're going to help Clyde the lazy dog toss the sheep into the pen scattered around the hills. It's by Y8. And thus, we begin. From 2013. It went far. But yeah, it's a sheep toss. So the way it works, you grab a sheep, click and hold. You hold back, you try to aim as best you can, and... And yeah, there's wind physics in this game. As well as trees that get in the way and such. So it's just kind of breezy. It's going that way, so... So let's just... We want to hold and hit back at the very back of it if you can. That way you have a better chance of actually getting it in. So it's a natural game. There will be a few actual games showing up. And not just weird shit. It is a difficult one. Shoot it through the barn window. He's going for a swim. Again, aim for the very back of the area. It is a bit janky in terms of the aim, but you get kind of used to it pretty quickly. This one's interesting. It's windy and you have to get it through a thing. Let's try this. You might think this is sort of dumb. I say this is ingenious. Yeah. We are using the hill. It's generally a smart, well-made game. He's run off. Well, not really. Now this one's interesting. These sheep are kind of different in the fact that they stick. Might wonder what the fuck that means. They're oiled up. Yeah. So I'd recommend sort of like aiming around here. Like not too far, but I think about there will do. Ooh, no. Bit more to the left. Unfortunately, there is no level select, so if you do, you know, fail, you do have to do the whole entire thing all over again. But there we go. There we go. Alright. This one's interesting. These wind turbines actually get in the way. You're about to find out how by how much. By that fucking much. Okay, that's a bit too far to the right. I'm trying to... I think this is where I actually got caught before. I'm trying to find the sweet spot with this one. There we go. I think this will be fine. Yeah. Ooh, that may not be. Nope, it's fine. Okay, I never actually got this far, I don't think. It's very windy. How windy is it? Not that windy. Oh, he bouncy. He bouncy. He a bouncy boy. Oh my fucking god. Okay. So these are bouncy boys. Oh, and they're just going right as well. I don't think I may be able to win this one. 'Cause I have no idea. I'll try. Yeah, look at that. Maybe from here? I mean, they did get in the pen, but then they bounced out of it. Okay, there we go. We may be able to pull this off. Oh, you motherfucker. Now we're in last chance. Oh my god, he got back in! Oh, that's a tiny one. Oh, that's a tiny boy. And it very windy. Okay. Just kind of trying to get a rough estimate of what the fuck. Would push him far. And they just so bouncy. They're just bouncy boys. Yeah, it's getting pushed, like, very hard there. Let's try and do a bit less from about here. Got him. Look how bouncy they are! Fucking hell! They're just trying to bash the fence in. Bruh! Okay. We nearly have all of them in the basket. That may be a bit too much forward. Nope. Got him. By the way, don't forget to donate to charity. Down below, the link. Oh god. And they're sticky boys as well. Alright. Let's have a practice shot. Okay. We'll need a lot more force. Oh, we will need a lot more fucking force. Okay. About there? Yep. We have to really hit hard. How much can I get away with just going for the same one? I think that's as far as I can go. Let's get just enough squeeze one more in. Yep! Oh my god, I completed the game! What? Well, that's sheepdog and sheep toss. Fuck! I mean, is it really one of my streams if I don't end up breaking something? Oh, there he is. There's... Oh my fucking god. Oh, it's so sensitive. I beat the game. That's what matters. I beat the game. I didn't expect to actually beat the game. I'll be honest. Oh, wrong one. That's the title. That's why I updated the thing. Just letting some more people know I'm streaming right now. No. There we go. Okay, so that was our third game. Next up, it is time for Zubul. And if you thought that the Boris game was fucking weird, the game completion cutscene. Well, if you thought that Egg Scramble was fucking weird, wait until you see Zubul. It's an incredibly strange, obscure game that makes no sense initially. You can beat this though. Take your time with the fights and get as many as you can for these guys. Maybe wondering what the fuck. What the fuck is this, Sin? Like, what are you giving us? What nightmare have you bestowed upon us this time? I gave you Zubul. And it was like a music game, you know? It's not in English at all. But it's a music game, right? Well, you're about to find out that this is not a music game. At least, technically, it is. But, you notice there's a bowl there. It is called Zubul. And this is Zubul. Now, if it's just get bowls, I mean, funny, but what's so weird about getting bowls? It's not so much the bowls that are weird, it's those fucking things you see there. You're probably thinking, okay, there's a weird thing. What about it? Well, as I told you, it doesn't make any sense. And even if you were to translate the dialogue from the beginning, I don't think this would make any more sense. But best I can tell, you grab ball, and then you ram into this fucker. That's the game. Now... oh, it is. It is. It is not a good game. But from what I can tell, considering everything about this, it's very obviously Chinese. It doesn't excuse how fucking weird it is, but it is Chinese. By the way, you see that music note right there? Give me a moment. Let me just get full health. Now, you can see I'm getting quite big. You wanna know how much more bigger I can get? Well, you already saw that there is a musical note here, right? Yeah. Now then, ready for the fight? What did you send me, Harry? Yeah, I see the problem. Don't worry, Harry. I see the fucking problem. There are many problems I see, to be fair. But I do see the problem you're talking about. Might want to grab this. There we go. Because if I'm too small, I can't grab the thing. I may not be able to actually win this. I think I'm actually a bit too small for what I'm about to deal with. We'll have to see. Because we have to beat this guy. Yeah. And I can't get any more growth going. We made it. I had to sacrifice quite a bit of I had to sacrifice a life, but no, we still made it. Now you have to press forward. Yes, I know it's overlapping. Anyway, we now need to go on the water in order to grab the rest of these. I know the size difference doesn't make any sense. Just go with it, guys. Also, it just sounds like somebody's laughing right now. Yep. The bridge is a suggestion, you know? Oh, by the way, that life I lost, we did get back. Are you ready to see how big we can really get, by the way? I mean, 220 is pretty big, but what if I make it bigger? That's quite big, isn't it? That's pretty fucking big. What if I make it bigger? Yeah. Can you see the game? You know what? I think you can see the game too well, guys. What if I just what if I just do this real quickly? Yeah, there we go. Now we can really play fucking Zoo Ball. Alright. It's time for the boss fight. It was no match for the size of my balls. And really, I think that's all the balls I can get, so... My final challenge, to avoid the swinging ones... by not moving... Alright, time for the fight. It's the big final boss. And now, we go to the Conservatory of Music. And that's it. The game then repeats itself. As the music overlaps, to truly embed into you the Chinese propaganda that you all been waiting for. Alright. That was Zooble. That was Zooble. Are you ready for the next game? It's called 17 Keys. There's a lot of items around, and the map and the enemies can get kinda spooky. Walk, run, attack, and then something for turn. I don't know. Wyrick, evil wizard, hurls his wretched spell. Noble Liam splits in two, half humanoid, half dragon. 17 keys. Yes, that's you, Ahmed. Once mighty, now menial. Wolf can be a man's burden. Lucky duck. I remember there being a sprint button, I think. But it's not letting me sprint. There are enemies around, however. Oh. Okay. 4 pieces of lucky magic. 5 pieces. That's a red torch. 3 pieces. Alright. That's a key. Need 10 pieces. And this shop? That's food. We purchase food. Cool, refreshing water. Money, lying on the ground. Leon's lifeless body is a testament to your failure. Yeah. Yeah. That was 17 keys. Anyway, I was willing to try that out. And you know what else? I'm also willing to try. It's an interesting one. It's an interactive story of a game that is interesting, but it's more so than play. It's from a unique website that is still alive to this day. You can still access the website that this was a part of. So, it's still around, quote unquote. It's just that with Shockwave being dead, you can't play it now. But hey, we are willing to try. Wander, click discover. Alright. So, I want to let you guys be the ones to pick the first option. Do we go with the wavy line, the circle, or the 4 straight lines? What do you think we should go for? I'm really trying hard to get some kind of engagement here. I always struggle getting some kind of engagement with these fucking streams, but you know, might as well try this time. I mean, it's an experience for not just myself, but for you as well. Nothing? Not gonna say anything? Okay. I'm going for the middle then. Is it moon? Is it hole? Is it bubble? Let's say it is hole. This hole was made for him. Mirrors, trees, rain. What if they were mirrors? Oh shit. Water, string, or cliff? Let's say cliff. Is he gonna jump? He fine. And yeah, we can try again. Now, we already know what cliff does, but what about water? Well, we already tried hole. Since we got into a bit of a water situation, let's go for a bubble. Okay. Oh.
I, you, I, you, E, E, I, O, I, O, I, you,
A.
E, I, E, E, O, A, U, A, O, A, U, I, E, I, O, E, U, I.
We've already tried mirrors. Let's try rain. Well, it's full of possibilities. All that's left is the ones we haven't chosen. Like moon. Now, what about a string? Move the mouse. and type some letters. It won't let me finish my sentence. It's time for trees. Okay. Monkey! Bicycle. Bicycle! Octopus. Okay. Oh shit. Okay then. Oh no, don't tell me. He's getting out the elephant. And that's it. So that's every single option we can choose. And yeah. It's a little interesting game, I'll say that much. Not much else to it though. Alright. So, let us move on from Willing to Try and show you another weird game. There's 2 different options to this game on Flashpoint, but this is the most complete one as it has a menu. That's it. Otherwise, the games are exactly the same, so you only need to play this one. This is from Fetch Fido, and this is called Labyrinth. Collect the 4 crystals next to the maze before your energy runs out. Arrow keys to move. Click to begin. It's a maze game. You can't move backwards, only forwards. All the walls are covered in graffiti and album art and such. I don't know why with this game, but it exists. And again, this is the whole point. I'm here to give you an experience. Now we must run all the way back to the exit. Hold on. I don't think it's possible to beat this, quote-unquote. Because the main thing about this is that it's just a maze game. And it's kind of random. So this is mostly just a point-based sort of game. And don't worry. Each time you grab an orb, it gives you back full health. So... Again, I'm not here to give you, like, full playthrough experiences, really. I'm just here to give you experiences in general. To show you stuff that is pretty fucking weird and obscure and forgotten. Shit you'd look at and go, what is this? What the hell am I looking at? Why? Why are you bringing this to my fucking doors in? What is wrong with you? Get out of my house. A reminder, by the way, that there are two versions of this game. This being one version that has a menu, and the other one just, like, places you right into the middle of the gameplay. Doesn't tell you what the fuck to do, doesn't tell you, like, what's up with this game or anything, how the game controls. It just throws you into the wild and says good luck. And now we must go all the way back and try not to get fucking lost. This is why I leave an orb on purpose, because of shit like this. And even then I think I'm gonna fail this because I'm lost already. And this time is not lenient. Yep. There you go. Alright. So, I have shown you some weird fucking games, and that was like an hour and a half of weird fucking games. Are you ready, however, for advertisement games? Of course you're not. Why would I ever make you watch advertisements? Well, too bad, motherfucker. It's Sienna time. Some of Reverse Racer by Silent Bay Studios. An interesting driving challenge where you legit drive backwards only. If you drive forwards, you get penalized. Hands up penalizes you as well. Do your best this one, it can get challenging. This involves Toyota Sienna, and it's back when their tagline was moving forward, despite the fact you're moving backwards. And shit. Why am I struggling to fucking grab you? Let me get rid of the image. There we go. Now, maybe I can grab you this time. The image is still in the way. You're kidding. Well, this sucks. Alright. What I'll have to do is I'll get back Labyrinth. And I'm going to... Oh my god. There we go. There. Oh my god. There. I'm gonna do this. That should do the trick. It's still very big. Can I size it down? No. Alright. Back to Labyrinth. Size that down to this size. I am not ready for that shit yet. Okay. There we go. That'll do it. This is Sienna Reverse Racer. As you can see, every time I click away from it, it just closes the fucking game, so I have to stay on it. We gotta pass through all the gates to the green glow before time expires. We drive with the arrow keys. Piss. Nailed it. And yeah, never forward bonus exists. Time forward gives you penalties. Collisions give you penalties. That sort of stuff. Now I must find a way to the finish line before time expires. Perfect game. Now I must find all of Toyota's logos. By the way, from what I've found, I think Toyota's dead. Don't remember. I know that a certain car company that was around for a long time is gone. I just don't remember who it was. Ooh. I didn't press forward. The bounce made me go forward. It doesn't count. What? Yes? Uh-oh. The game broke. We can't continue though. This is a game that has a continue feature to it, yes. Find a way to finish before time expires. Watch out for the moving obstacles. Yeah, now they sliding. And they sliding weirdly. This is where I just kind of give up on trying not to take damage. It's gonna happen. We gotta move forward like Toyota says. $29.69. Nice. Wait, free collisions? Jesus Christ. Mind the time as we collect the Toyota icons again. But this time, it must be collected in order. Up. Piss. Let me turn. Oh, God, no. Well, guys, I have to go forward. I'm stuck. I can technically reset. I pause. And I exit. I mean, it is called Reverse Racer. I can't just go forward. What am I, a fucking maniac? Out of the way. I must keep moving forward. This car stopped for no path. Out of the way! I must move forward! We did it. We took 14 collisions. I did not move forward. Fuck you. That's a lie. That is a blatant lie. Oh my fucking god. Oh no. Turn, 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 turn. Here we go. Nailed it. We did it. We beat the game. That's it. As far as I can figure out, a perfect game is essentially getting 10,000 points. I'm not bothering. So that was Sienna Reverse Racer. Now, there is another car game I chose here, but this one's a bit different. From what I have found, there were a lot of issues, a lot of fucking issues that people are having when it came to driving SUVs. People kept crashing, people kept being angry and doing road rage. A lot of women drivers were involved apparently. Don't know why, but apparently that is the case. Apparently women like to drive big trucks. We all know the El Camaro joke of The Simpsons. That is just the thing. However, someone very much tried to make a campaign to showcase how important it is for safe driving on an SUV. By making you drive a fucking freak. It's just really fucking weird. I don't know what else to say. It's from Can-Do Interactive. It's the SUV challenge course. And in order for me to show this to you, it loads up as a website. Yes, that is legitimately a thing. And as such, where are you? There you go. Now, the bad news is that it's a very small window. It's a very small window. So allow me to essentially fix that for you. That'll do. That'll do. This is the SUV challenge course. And just in case, there we go. There are 3 distinct levels: tutorial and free ride. Can we ride right and keep it on all 4s? That is the true challenge. Anyone can ride an SUV and everyone can ride to right. Got a seatbelt on, let's get started. 4% of fatal rollovers involve excessive speed. Let's begin. Carbon inflation is the most important factor, so I need to change it to 28 psi. Now I must continue looking at the wayfinder, which is at the bottom, by the way, and move on forward by pressing this, I think. Oh, there you go. Time to grab some cargo. Yes. An overloaded SUV is more likely to roll over in certain situations than a properly loaded SUV. It's time to start loading some articles. Well, we're fully loaded. We now complete a circuit and save a return. Let's begin. Also, it's not a bear. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's called an SUV. We can now take the challenging mastery course or free ride around the mountains. Let's go ahead and free ride for a bit. Complete it. Follow the North Hill Rills and find all the free ride tokens hidden around the canyon. Once found, turn them all into the supply store for a reward. This is where the free ride. We can see the token in the distance. I'm sure this will be very safe. Oh god! Well, we're dead. I literally can't move. I literally can't move. It just crashed. Do I have to do the fucking tutorial again? Oh, look, it's a car. See, it's got a little, you know, thing there on its nose. You think it's a bear, you fool. God damn, I have to actually do it again. Alright, we're doing this again. We gotta get our SUV ready. Uh-oh, reckless driving! It's okay. It stopped. It's scared as fuck, but it stopped. Okay. It's back to normal now. Okay. This time we know it's dangerous. So let's just very carefully maneuver through the rocks. Uh-oh, there's a pit. It's fine, we avoided the pit. We avoided Brad's pit. Oh. Oh, we get a nice view here. Ooh, ice physics. Alright, we got away from the ice physics. Oh, wait. Don't worry, we can back up. Look out, we have rocks. I think we got all the tokens. We found them all. Regular service checks are always a good idea. It's now time for the mastery course. Oh. Be careful of the sand. In order to earn your mastery certificate, you must complete one circuit around without losing control of your SUV. Each waypoint you reach rewards you 10,000 points. Oversteering, speeding, and unsafe driving all strike points with your score. After starting the course, you must visit the cargo station and load your SUV, including the trailer. Once you have passed through all waypoints, return here for your performance evaluation. So, let's go. We have started. Okay, this way through to the mastery course. Oh, come on. I was not being reckless. And they shot me back. Alright. I'll go to an absolute crawl. There you go. Ship are getting close now. Let's see how we did. A bit of points lost from speeding, as well as reckless driving, apparently. But we did get 89,000 points. He passed, and that's it. Ride safely. Well, what if I just that's not doing anything. Here's the map, by the way. So that's really it. That is the entire game. Let's head back to where we started. Because we did it. We have beaten all the challenges. We have all the guys just sort of headbanging. Let's head home. We're home. Alright. Now. Having an hour left. That's fine. Are you guys ready? I'm sure you are ready. It is time for Disney. Now, when you think of Disney, you think of a good few things, right? You think of Mickey Mouse. You think of the princesses. You think of their many movies and TV shows and such. What about this? What about this fucking thing? Just give you a real good look at this. Splat the monsters while they splat you. Alright, next game. This is Gridlocked. It's a strange little game that should have an exit, but it's not only so hard, I think it may not even work at all. I have managed to actually get to the exit, quote unquote, but it doesn't work, and I don't think it's possible to even reach it, like, legitimately. But yeah, that was Disney. Now it's time for Underdog. And Underdog's a big fucking game. Alright. So, what is this exactly? Well, you're about to find out. Here are the credits. Arrow keys, space, look up and look down. Okay, it wants to be broken. It happens, but if I play it again, now it works. Now, the main reason that I will want to show you this is not so much for the gameplay, but for the music. Redfall has hurt you. So energy. Fuck it. Just so we can see more of the game. There's a floor above me. I need to get rid of it. But first, there are fuckers that shoot at you. Now don't fall down just yet. Unless you go through the map. Now I'm kind of fucked. This is the room that I get stuck at, and that's the exit door you see there. The problem is if you end up like this, you can't do anything. Never mind. You're supposed to somehow get upward like this, but it doesn't really work. So instead, I need to go upward like about this. Oh my god. Yeah, here we go. Then it becomes platforming. And I'm dead. I literally can't solve this. Because these platforms, they don't really respawn. So I can't reach that. Unless I do something else. If I can get back. Alright. So, what I can try doing, considering that didn't work out for me, is going this way. Oh my god, I'm nearly dead. I gotta be careful. So going this way. Actually, I'm going the wrong way. Okay. Let me try and get back over to the thing without dying. Okay, I think this is it. Yeah. So the other way I can get there is by falling and hoping I can get to the thing. Nope. Dead. So yeah. That's the game. It ain't much, is it? I kind of want to leave Weird Al Yankovic last, because there's a lot of short ones, and I really want to get through as much as I can. And that one's going to take a while. Right now, we're doing a Mystery of the Lost Tomb. It's an interesting History Channel game, legitimately may be the most lost of all of these. Try to find anything about this game, you can't. Not even with History Channel. The Lost Tomb stuff is explained many a time, but this game, nothing. You can complete this, though there is a puzzle that gets confusing. This is a point-and-click game. It is a old point-and-click game. So you have relics, ancient artifacts, silly cobras. See if you can solve the mystery of this interactive bomb and tomb. It requires a keen eye for detail, an appetite for exploration, and plenty of logic. Remember to set the mood, lower the lights, turn up the speakers, and have a great time. It is believed that many more undiscovered tombs exist under the Sahara heavy blanket of sand. Only a few have been found. Lore has it the true tomb of Osiris, the lost tomb, rests under the causeway you are about to enter. As you near the end, be very careful. The only proof of the tomb may lie beyond a large crack in the floor widened by the earthquake in 2001. No one has explored what lay beneath. Will you? Okay, I have beaten this, but for some reason it's not letting me... There's no other paths to go. Let me in! I thought for sure I can fucking...
What's going on?
I'm busy.
I just need to ask you something. One is a package 2. Dad's spoken to the blokes that he works with, and there's a thing on eBay where you can get in touch with them.
I've already done the bullshit. Don't worry, I'm getting the refund.
Are you?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes. So...
Oh, really?
Leave me alone.
He gave you the refund.
Yes.
Well done, Jackie. Love you.
I love you too. Thank you. They can fucking hear you, cunt. Oh. Now can I... There we go. Oh no, I'm falling. Oh no. Skeletons. I can't take the pickaxe. Whoever may find this, if anyone ever finds my remains, Jonathan B. Grandlier is my name, and I came upon this magnificent tomb as part of a tour. While most of the group seemed content with buying into a trite story and purchasing cheap souvenirs, I became fascinated with the little-known legend of the lost tomb of Osiris. Locals spoke of a tomb holding the rolls of royals, but that no record was kept of its existence once sealed. The reigning pharaoh wanted to permanently seal ancient Egypt's secret. However, a few high priests secretly kept the information alive a generation at a time, until it eventually passed into the culture as folklore. By all accounts, this is where the tomb should be, and when I came back for the last time, the crack had won enough for me to see tomb wall revealed against the abyss. Had dreamt of finding a tomb complex rivaling that of something, KV5, which may be the case here. However, how exciting this would have been, this tomb not exacted its revenge, its curse on me. Anyways, I turned to grab my gear, I slipped into the abyss and fell unconscious. I awoke sometime later to a nasty scarab crawling in my ear. As I realized what had happened, I began to panic. No way up, no way out. Fortunately, my gear fell in with me, and deciding there was an immediate escape, I laboriously picked my way into the first chamber. Immediately upon breaking through to the inner chamber, a sweet almond aroma escaped from the opening. It was a beautiful aroma. Obviously, the tomb was sealed so airtight that I was breathing in air several millennia old. I found and lit a torch, and the room was instantly invisible. It was beautiful. Whether or not the story is true, this was a colossal find in and of itself. Probably from the sheer exertion of picking at the wall, I was critically dizzy. But who could stop at a find like this? To my exploration, several large urns filled the right side of the room, which was supported by a large lotus-style column. A wooden tail was against the right side of the wall. That was about it. Nothing on the far wall except in the middle of the room, not matching any other artifact in this chamber, was a black orb with gold insignia of an inverted teardrop with an ankh in the middle. What made this artifact so unique was that it looked machined, not carved or sculptured. No more could I find. No imperfections were visible. I'm still not sure what it is made of, but it does not match the awesome, but mostly earthy handiwork of the ancient Egyptians. At this point, not only was I dizzy, I couldn't stand, and I could barely see, and then it hit me. To prevent tomb robbing, this tomb must have been sealed with a deadly gas, often assumed to have been a curse in antiquity, and like an idiot, I gladly inhaled the fumes upon my entry. Painfully, I crawled to where I am sitting now, and began recalling the events in likely case I would expire in this desolate tomb. My hopes that whoever may find this will continue my exploration and solve the mystery of this lost tomb. I'm too weak to continue writing, and to sleep now. Lord, please don't let this mystery die with me. John Granlier. Jesus Christ. Alright, here we are. Okay. Oh no! Snake! I am dead! I do want to try and beat this. Again, this game... You can't find footage of this game anywhere, for fuck's sake. So as far as anyone's aware, this is like the only remaining footage of anyone playing this game. Okay. There's a bunch of fucking symbols. That doesn't really help me. We can see here, that seems to be the guy with the long chin. Okay, there's a few long chins. I think it's this guy, though. So, 3 left and up 1. Oh! Okay, So, 431325. 431325. Okay, got another item. I don't know what that does. And now the confusing puzzle. So, I could not find the solution for this. I just couldn't. And because of that, I had to basically just one-shot this. So... Oh! Wait, what? Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. So there's an alcove there. Wait. Oh my god. I never saw this. Okay. So this one's the B. This one's the circle. So, B circle. Writing. I'll probably just do this right now. Now I'll figure out the last one. And that thing, the P. Did I get it the wrong way? I did. We're here. Oh shit! We solved the mystery! For your persistence, decided to award you this rare and priceless gold cachet. We did it. From Omni Creative Group and History Channel, that is the mystery of the Lost Tomb. Alright. I'm now going to show you Toy Room because it's very small, very short. And I specifically chose this one because, honestly, there's 10 of these in Flashpoint. Look for them if you want. Some of them are by known companies like Havoc. The Havoc engine people made this exact same base game to advertise their own engine, despite the fact this is not made in Havoc. And this is one that you can actually find in the Flashpoint Super Hall of Fame. So, here you go. This is Toy Room. All you have to do is find shit. It runs like crap. It plays like crap. It is crap. This one utilizes a lot of copyrighted material, by the way. We got Lego. We got Gundams. We got Star Wars. We got Crazy Frog. A literal relic of its fucking time. And it plays like dog shit. And the thing is... Oh, Spider-Man's here. Here's the thing. Every one of these kinds of games play this badly. This is not like this version of the game is this fucking bad and broken. No, they are all bad and broken. Every fucking one of them. Winnie the Pooh is here. With a white polar bear. We can push them around. Madagascar is here. It's weird. It's weird. It's bad. It genuinely plays like shit. Trying to get these fucking things sucks. Look at that. I'm trying so hard to get this, but the way this game works, the way its physics work, is so shit. It's so easy to miss. Because you get bumped around when you even go up a ramp. So you get knocked off course over a fucking ramp that shouldn't be knocking you around in the first place. Fucking Finding Nemo is here. And Monsters Inc. Hey, you're good. Well, you're garbage. Alright. So, I think the next one I'll give you is Half-Life. Yes, someone tried to make Half-Life in Shockwave. Unfortunately, it's unfinished. You only get a few errors and some head crabs. It's still interesting to see. This is by Manfus. I'm going to show you this. If it'll load. Is this broken? Is it being broken on me right now? There we go. Alright. Half-Life Reloaded. WASD is used, though you turn left and right with the left and right. To do an action, it is enter. To jump, it is fire. And to... into space. And to fire, it's X. Watch, crowbar, Glock pistol, and third weapon. You can also get light maps and God mode happening. Here you are.
Hello there.
It literally...
Hello.
It's not amazing, but... I mean, it plays like dog shit, but there you go. And that's it. That's literally it. That's the entire game. Like, there's not... The doors don't work. You can't progress forward, so yeah. And now there's another short one. Another unfinished one. Stealth Laboratory. There isn't much to this one, but my god, the animation is actually really nice for its time. It never got worked on further, but I felt this could have actually been something. I am going to show you this. It's a first-person exploration game. The game main purpose is to store secret formula that is stored in the laboratory's mainframe. You entered the lab at night, so there are no people around. Arrow keys control movement, shift to run, space is action. Exploring the laboratory's rooms, you will notice some objects will blink when you are near them. This means they're interactable, and you can use them by pressing the spacebar. Do you see what I mean about the fucking animation already?
Eccoti qua. Tu andrai benissimo.
This might be Russian. It's an elevator. This room leads absolutely nowhere. It's entirely pointless to come here. Imagine this was actually a completed game. Oh shit.
Non mi chiederai la password anche tu, vero? Toh? Almeno questa è andata bene.
You did it! Enter the mainframe and transfer the secret files on your Palm PC. Now you must escape and deliver stolen information to the agency. What's happen next episode? To be continued. This never got continued. I wish it got continued. Oh, it's such a sad thing. Office Scene Pixel, you did a great fucking job with the animations. That this could have actually been an interesting and neat little thing. Right, next up, Raceblind. This is by a man named Yoshio Ishii. This dude is a fucking old legend of an indie developer, and unfortunately I've had a forgotten one. You can still find his website, though it's not really active anymore as far as I can find. He made a lot of games back in the day, and he was legitimately, like, pretty decent at what he did. He is very much a known figure when it comes to indie games back in the day. And yeah, for the most part, this is one of them, in which it's kind of res-like. Basically, you shoot enemies before they run out of fuel, drive your ship with the mouse. When light trail appears as an enemy, shoot it down, and shoot the enemy level down before you run out of fuel. Shit. Shit. Got him. Okay. There are multiple stages. This goes on for a while. Let's go to B. I need to be careful. Keep moving my mouse out off screen in the heat of the battle. That's it. So yeah, that's that game. And yeah, I think it's pretty neat. Now, next game. I am now going to show you Donut Boy. Well, Donut Boy 3. It's very awkward, it's very jank, it's perfect for here. I chose the sequel. You can find Donut Boy 1. Donut Boy 2 is not in Flashpoint. As far as I can find, Donut Boy 2 is lost media. So yeah, by RMW Media Integration, it's Donut Boy, number 3. Short story for those who don't read directions. Jump up through each floor as quickly as possible. Get every donut you can for the best score. Don't punch to death. Watch the clock. Arrow keys to run, jump, and duck. Shift key for those who really want to know how to play, read on. You are the Donut Boy. Your job is to get the donuts to the executive meeting on time. Friends, collect the donuts on the 4 floors of each level and continue up. You must always go up. Clock and score are located in the upper left hand of the screen. Score is based on how many donuts you get and really how you get them. You can't get the highest score if you skip donuts, so make sure you get them all. You have 3 lives. More are hidden throughout the game. As indicated in the upper right corner of the screen, the more lives you have, at the end of the game, the better your score. There are those who would have you fail. Postal Boy, the mailroom clerk, is your arch nemesis. Watch out for his dread letter opener. They won't kill you, but they'll throw you for a loop. Of course, it's payback. Jumping into your enemies will send them flying, not to mention earning you a few extra points. Kicking Guy is no different. Jump into him when he's not kicking you, and he's a goner. Open shift key while running. Cool moves await you. Run left and right. Jump up arrow key. Adjust how far you can jump by pressing left and right while jumping in the air. You generate some killer flips with the right key combo. While jumping, tap the up arrow for a short hop. For height, hold it down. Press left and right in order to jump left and right. It's now the shift key to create kick moves. To duck and roll, use the down, left, and right arrows. One other thing, remember that when you exit one side of the screen, you'll appear on the opposite side. You can jump off the right side of the platform to the left. Are you ready to play? Have fun! Oh god, it's Kicking Guy. Hey EDF. We must avoid Kicking Guy. Get fucked. We made it. Now time for level 2. Oh no. I died. It homes in on you. Yeah, get out of here. Alright. So yeah, this is Donut Boy. It's not a good game. When people think of Shockwave, they're thinking of shit like this, by the way. But as you have seen, there have been some unique and good stuff. It's just, these do exist. Yeah, get out of here. You know what? I got 69.69. We can stop here. Alright. Now, I still have only 10 minutes left. I want to show you one more game. It's called Condition Red by Jean-Paul Picard. This seems like a jank, normal game until you read the description and find out how dark this game's premise actually is. I'm actually going to go ahead and just play the game first. I'm not going to tell you what the fuck. I'm just going to give you the game and let you just make guesses. You have 3 minutes to reach the ferry and cloud of it. If the clock runs out, your boat will explode. You should shoot sea mines to clear them out of your way, but that raises the alert status and they have a wide blast radius. Don't hit the rocks, they will damage your hull. Start the engine, WSAD, leave game with L, mouse look around and click to fire. Aim using the red dot. Mission accomplished. Oh dear, you have successfully completed the mission, but in doing so, blown yourself and your fellow passengers sky high. Now then, are you ready to find out what the fuck this game is about? Well, ISEA 2004, the International Electronic Arts Biennale, took place on a ferry, moving between the Baltic capitals of Tallinn, Stockholm, and Helsinki. This game was commissioned for the event as part of the ICOLS Arms Fair. Passengers were invited to participate in a game where winning was not necessarily the most favorable outcome. To mark the ICOL's Arms Fair, you are invited to attempt to sink the ICEA ferry armed only with small arms and a speedboat packed with high explosives on a 3-minute timer. By participating, you become not only the protagonist, but, if you successfully carry out your task, one of the victims of this terror attack. Alert condition is red, and you have changed the status of the ISEA ferry to that of terror target. Basically, we just experienced and played a fucking terrorist simulator. That's real. And now, to end things off, let's see. You know what? Let's end it off with a fucking Adult Swim game. They always have the strangest crap. This is quite the obscure and forgotten kind. Don't know what else to tell you about this one. It's Adult Swim by Mockworld. In your 5 years exterminator, you've never seen anything like this. A virulent plague is ravaging the sweet magical creatures of Candy Mountain, turning them into homicidal killers. Your mission, exterminate. Save the innocent cupcakes with a deadly outbreak and earn extra points. So, 1, 2, 3, fire melee, Q on max, space to jump, inspective, and yeah, movement. It can be cosplay, exterminator, or black ops. Village, forest, or frozen lake. That was Candyman Massacre. And that's it for me. I was gonna do a little speedrun thing as well, but it didn't really work out. So yeah, next up is EDF for Sly 2 Band of Thieves. I will see you all next time for something a bit more sane. Actually, that's a lie. But it is going to be a bit more of a chill one, considering I'm not going to be able to actually beat it. So, yeah. You ready, EDF? Oh, yeah, I did enjoy my 5-minute stream. Alright. Enjoy day 6. I will see you all tomorrow.